From flying saws to brick-making tractors and tree-pruning robots, these machines are next level. We're talking the wildest, smartest gear reshaping forests, farms, and job sites. Ready to see the most jaw-dropping tech tearing up the world? Let's go. This is Machine Dominion, where machines don't sleep. And neither does the future. 1. Rivulus Tree Trimmer. Forget ladders and risky climbs. This beast trims tall trees from the safety of your cab. The Rivulus uses multiple spinning saw blades on a boom arm to slice through thick branches like butter. One operator can prune an entire orchard in a day, with hydraulic arms guiding limbs safely away. It's fast, clean, and brutally efficient, turning dangerous pruning into a smooth, one-man operation. 2. Brunner Litauen Multi-Wheeled Hauler. This transport monster looks like a steel centipede and moves like one too. With dozens of hydraulically steered axles, the multi-wheeled hauler glides massive loads, bridges, buildings, even refinery tanks, through tight curves with 360 degrees precision. Each axle handles 60 tons, and the entire platform flexes, shifts, and scales up on demand. It's not a truck. It's a road-eating juggernaut built to move the impossible. 3. L1200 Woodcracker Tree Shear. This monster shear doesn't mess around. The L1200 can chop trees up to 1.8 feet thick in one brutal swing, and stack them too. Built for excavators and forestry beasts, it slices hardwood like it's celery. Its secret? A tungsten carbide blade slammed by 2,000 bar hydraulic power. Ideal for windbreaks, orchards, and anywhere you want to clear land fast, clean, and with zero backtalk. 4. Komatsu PC Hydraulic Excavator. From urban job sites to the world's biggest mines, Komatsu's PC excavators do it all. The PC8000 can fill a 400-ton truck in just a few scoops, thanks to its twin 2,500 horsepower engines and a shovel big enough to park a car inside. With smart tech, insane power, and operator-friendly cabins, this series doesn't just dig, it dominates the earth like a boss. 5. Liebherr A922 Rail Litronic. Need an excavator that drives on train tracks? This one does, literally. The Liebherr A922 rail rolls into place on retractable rail wheels, then digs, lifts, and repairs with serious hydraulic muscle. Safety systems prevent it from hitting overhead wires or other trains. And with a lookout seat and road-to-rail switch in minutes, it's a multi-tool on wheels for railway crews everywhere. 6. Hydraulic Clamshell Bucket. This two-jawed beast doesn't just scoop, it grabs like a steel crab with purpose. The hydraulic clamshell bucket drops into dirt, gravel, or even underwater muck, chomps down, and lifts it clean. Mounted on excavators or cranes, it's perfect for dredging deep shafts or loading ships. Bonus, it works where others struggle. Precise, powerful, and with jaws that don't quit. 7. Etera Mini Skid Steer. Think of this as your landscaping superhero. Small enough to fit through a backyard gate, but strong enough to haul a ton. The Etera Mini Skid Steer takes on trenches, stumps, posts, and more, thanks to a huge range of attachments. Stand-on controls give full visibility, and low ground pressure means it won't tear up your turf. One operator, one machine, 10 jobs done. 8. Bomag BC 1173. Compactor need to flatten clay, landfill, or earthworks like a boss? The 11-ton Bomag BC 1173 delivers 200 kN of pad-foot pounding power. With all-wheel steering and amplitude control, it chews through soft soil and trench jobs with surgical precision. Articulated, maneuverable, unstoppable. This is your dirt dominator. 9. Terramac RT 14R Crawler Carrier. The RT14R doesn't turn, it rotates. This crawler hauls 14 tons of dirt, rocks, or gear across swamps, sand, and sludge with barely a footprint. Then it spins its entire dump bed 360 degrees to drop the load exactly where it's needed. No reversing, no ruts. It's built for tight spots, bad terrain, and impossible angles. Efficiency meets flotation in one rugged, rotating tank. 10. XR82 Hydraulic Ripper Attachment. Meet the XR82, a rock-shredding, vibration-packing tooth of terror. Instead of hammering, it rips through stone with a patented internal system that hits faster and harder than a breaker. Less noise, less damage to your excavator, and way more productivity. It slices concrete and carves through tough rock with ease, turning your 90-ton machine into a rock-busting monster. 11. Jarcrack Magna Pro Dual Tight Forest? No problem. The Magna Pro is an 8-wheeled mini forwarder that tiptoes through soft soil without leaving a trace. With a built-in palms crane, it self-loads logs like a pro. Articulated steering, a foldable timber bay, and low ground pressure make it perfect for wetland or thinning jobs. It's like a ninja lumberjack, quiet, nimble, and shockingly strong. 12. CIT 5719 Rauper Transporter, 60-plus auto-pivoting wheels, remote joystick control, 70-ton payload. The CIT 5719 from Luxembourg doesn't haul, it glides. Designed for tight industrial ports and massive turbine moves, it levels itself plus or minus 1 meter and dances around obstacles. It's basically a tracked hovercraft for extreme cargo. 13. RWE 100 Cutter Wheel. When a regular saw wimps out, the RWE 100 steps in. This tungsten-toothed wheel slices through concrete and hard rock like it's slicing cake. Need surgical cuts in 100 megapascal stone? No sweat. Dual motors deliver crushing force, perfect for demolition, trenching, or rescue. Clean, straight cuts. No explosions, no mess. Just brutal, controlled destruction. 14. Chinese Bridge Layer Instant Bridge? Coming right up. The Jiko A 111 rolls into a ravine, unfolds its metal wings, and lays a tank-ready bridge in minutes. Its scissor-style arms stretch 15 meters per section, up to 75 meters long. Used by Chinese military engineers, it deploys under armor, stabilizes on uneven ground, and lets entire convoys roll across rivers like it's nothing. 15. Carbon Bite CBM 3000 Harvester. The CBM 3000 doesn't just chew through trees, it devours terrain. Swap in axe blades or digger teeth, and this hydraulic harvester mulches brush, shreds roots, and even stirs up topsoil. 2-speed drive lets it switch from high-torque brute force to fast-paced cleanup. It's land clearing, soil prep, and tree crushing, all rolled into one nasty little attachment. 16. AERE Vator Turf Aerator. This Austrian turf whisperer digs 28 million tiny holes per acre without wrecking your green. With vertical augers pressing 10,000 newtons down into compacted soil, it boosts irrigation, loosens roots, and smooths out turf like velvet. Ideal for golf courses, runways, and turf that deserves VIP treatment. 17. SpaltFix K-Vario Saw Splitting Machine Firewood. Meet your maker. The SpaltFix K-Vario turns full logs into perfectly cut, stove-ready chunks, all in one go. A monster chainsaw cuts to length, then a hydraulic blade splits it with up to 19 tons of force. Adjustable blades? Check. Conveyor system? Check. It's a one-man firewood factory cranking out logs by the cubic meter. 18. X-Power XPA Mower. Meet the sidearm slasher that clears 8-inch thick brush like it's grass. The XPA has 15 feet of hydraulic reach, ultra-low ground pressure, and emissions so clean it barely leaves a footprint. Perfect for roadside jungle or orchard cleanup without wrecking your terrain. 19. Caterpillar D11T Bulldozer. Meet the Cat D11T, one of the biggest dozers on Earth. With 850 horses and a blade big enough to scoop a garage, it pushes 90 tons of dirt like it's fluff. Rippers in the back tear through rock. The cab? Sealed, pressurized, and built for 24/7 work in the world's toughest mines. It doesn't move dirt, it reshapes the planet. 20. Lagoon Live Crawler Robot. This Swiss-built amphibious robot swims, dredges, and surveys like a pro. With GPS, sonar thrusters, and tool-ready arms, it's perfect for cleaning lake beds, inspecting pipes, or sampling murky waters, all while staying watertight up to 10 meters. A floating drone for messy missions. 21. Prinoth 100 Mulcher. This little tracked tank munches through underbrush and slopes like a goat on steroids. At 47 horsepower and 1.4 tons, the Raptor 100 clears drain lines and pipelines with ease, even handles explosion zones with its blast-proof variant. Ground pressure? Less than 1 kilogram per centimeter squared. Punchy, precise, unstoppable. 22. MV-F5 Robotic Firefighter. Meet the robot that runs into fires so humans don't have to. The MV-F5 is a remote-controlled, tracked beast that blasts water or foam at blazing infernos while clearing debris with its armored blade. Gas leaks? Ammo dumps? No problem. It sees in thermal, cools itself mid-fire, and keeps working where no one else can. It's not just a machine, it's firefighter insurance. 23. Alma Transporter. It's not sci-fi, it's Alma. These massive 28-wheeled giants haul 100-ton radio antennas across Chile's mountaintops with millimeter precision. They lift, power, and gently place telescopes to shift the array's focus. Twin engines, crab steering, pressurized cabs, everything built for high-altitude, ultra-delicate missions. Without these machines, space scientists couldn't aim at the stars. Literally. 24. Boskalis Helios Dredge. With 32,000 horsepower, the Helios doesn't just dredge, it devours the seafloor. Its cutter head rips through rock, coral, and sediment, then sucks it up with pumps strong enough to drain a lake. Need land where there's ocean? Done. The Helios builds islands, ports, and canals with power most machines only dream of. It's like underwater mining on steroids. 25. Volvo A40F Chassis Scraper. This isn't your average dump truck. The Volvo A40F, paired with a scraper bowl, carves and hauls earth like a turbocharged scoop on wheels. It loads itself, floats over soft ground, and hauls 30+ tons per trip. Swap attachments when needed. One rig, two machines. It's how smart contractors move dirt faster, safer, and with fewer passes. 26. Water King WK250NG Excavator. When the swamp fights back, bring in the Water King. This amphibious excavator floats, crawls, and dredges in marshes, ponds, and soft terrain. With pontoons instead of tracks and a long-reach boom, it digs where others sink. No roads, no problem. It builds them in wetlands, quietly, cleanly, and without destroying the ecosystem beneath. 27. Sintrac with snowblower snowbanks. Beware. The Sintrac team's 420 horsepower with a monster snowblower head that eats 3 meters of snow and hurls it 20 meters away. It's got auto tool hookups, all-wheel steering, and can swap attachments in under a minute, from blower to plow to chipper. Alpine roads, airport runways. This beast clears it all without breaking a sweat. 28. DJI Agras MG1S drone farms are flying now. The DJI MG1S octocopter sprays 10 liters of pesticide or fertilizer with GPS precision, 4,000 meters squared in under 10 minutes. Obstacle radar? Check. Auto nozzle control? Yup. Operator risk? Zero. From rice paddies to plantations, this drone's changing ag forever. 29. Caterpillar 6090F's excavator. This is the king of hydraulic shovels. Weighing 1,000 tons and powered by 4,500 horses, the CAT 6090FS scoops 100-ton loads like it's grabbing popcorn. It's built for mega mines, loading ultra-class trucks with just a few buckets. Twin engines, a twin boom setup, and comfort for operators. It's massive, it's precise, it's mining turned up to 11. 30. Blackhawk Etnire trailer. Need to move a bulldozer or a crane? The Blackhawk Lowboy trailer handles it. With modular axles, hydraulic gooseneck ramps, and custom widths, it hauls 50 to 60-ton loads like it's a Sunday drive. Extend the deck, drop it low, flip out a booster. It's built to move monsters down the highway legally, safely, and with zero drama. 31. Delfab DF703. Phoenix Fellerbuncher Small Forest. Tight corners? No problem. The Delfab Phoenix is a nimble, zero-turn Fellerbuncher on 3 wheels. With a 130-horsepower Cummins engine and 18-inch hot saw, it slices through trees like butter without rutting the ground. It's built for thinning work where big rigs just can't fit. Lightweight, agile, and precise, this machine turns dense forest into a clean-cut job site. 32. Sleipner DB45 Off-Road Trailer. The Sleipner DB45 lets ADTs haul like beasts, hitch it in minutes, and carry 45 tons of excavators, drills, or dozers across rough terrain. With massive off-road tires and high clearance, it reaches places normal lowboys fear to roll. No more slow self-drives across muddy sites. Just hook, haul, and move. It's the rugged taxi your heavy gear deserves. 33. Liebherr LR Crawler Cranes. Need to lift something ridiculous? Liebherr's LR Crawler Cranes bring up to 3,000 tons of raw hoisting muscle. They tower 220 meters high and still roll on tracks for stable setup. Break them down, ship them anywhere. From wind turbines to refinery tanks, these cranes make the impossible rise and somehow look graceful doing it. 34. Excavator Wood Splitter Attachment. Turn your mini excavator into a log-splitting beast. These hydraulic attachments grip, split, and drop massive rounds with zero handwork. With up to 30+ tons of force, they crush 40-inch logs like dry twigs. No lifting, no chainsaws, just attach, align, and split. Perfect for infield timber processing or turning stumps into firewood on the spot. 35. Liebherr LR 11350 Crawler Crane. This one's a legend. The LR 11350 lifts 1,350 tons and stretches 220 meters high with its power boom setup. Need to lift a refinery column or a SpaceX tower section? This crane's done it. Despite its size, it breaks down for transport like a champ. Massive, mobile, and mind-blowingly powerful. 36. Woodcracker C550 Tree Shear Snap. The Woodcracker C550 grabs and slices through 60-centimeter trunks in one swift bite. Mounted on a 25-ton excavator, it clamps the tree, cuts it clean, and lowers it gently. No crashing, no splinters. Add the accumulating arm, and it even bunches multiple saplings in one go. Safety, speed, and control in a single grab. 37. Titan Leaf Vacuum Bonnell. One truck, one driver. Endless leaves. The Titan chassis-mounted vacuum sucks up curbside piles with a 30-inch fan powered by its own engine. The driver steers the intake nozzle from inside the cab, collecting leaves into a massive 23-yard hopper. No rakes, no back pain, just clean streets and fast fall cleanup. 38. Equipter 7000 Debris. Handler Roofing just got smarter. Tow the Equipter 7000 to the site. Drive it into position and raise its bin 25 feet to catch debris mid-air. Cleanup's done before you even get down. With 4,000 pounds payload, telehandler options, and tight space agility, it's part dumpster, part lift, all game changer. 39. X-Plane Laser Dozer. Blade laser leveling made simple. The X-Plane blade connects to a skid steer and auto-adjusts with pinpoint accuracy. Just drive, and it handles grade, slope, and tilt via dual lasers and IoT controls. From concrete pads to sports fields, it turns any operator into a grading pro. No cables, no guesswork, just perfect ground. 40. Multi-One Mini Loader. Meet the Swiss Army knife of loaders. Multi-One swaps between 170+ attachments, mower, forklift, backhoe, auger, you name it. Compact, articulated, turf-friendly, and able to lift over 1,000 kilograms. It tackles farm chores, landscaping, and construction jobs without breaking a sweat. One machine, endless jobs, all in one tidy, diesel-powered package. Check it out, wash a solar panel. 41. Python 5000 Pothole Patcher. Fixing potholes without leaving your seat? That's the Python 5000. This 6-wheeled machine cleans, sprays, fills, and tamps asphalt solo in 2 minutes flat. One operator, no crew, no cold weather excuses. It drives at highway speed, then patches urban streets from a joystick in a climate-controlled cab. Cities love it because it fills more holes with fewer people and less chaos. Just roll up, patch, and move on. 42. Stark Rotary Street Sweeper. This Finnish-built sweeper doesn't mess around. Stark's rotary broom clears roads, parking lots, and airports with heavy-duty bristles and a dust-busting water system. Mounted to a loader or tractor, it floats across uneven pavement, sucking up grit, snow, or leaves like a pro. Add a hopper, and you've got cleanup with zero shovel work. Need clean roads fast? Swing in the Stark. 43. Menzie Muck Walking Excavator. The Menzie Muck walks where other machines tap out. Mountains, rivers, cliff edges. Its 4 hydraulic legs walk over rocks, tilt on slopes, and stand steady in streams. Each limb adjusts independently, giving it spider-like agility. Despite looking wild, it runs standard excavator tools and packs serious hydraulic punch. For disasters, slope work, or logging on Mars-level terrain, this is the go-to digger. 44. Yanmar 8-Row Planter. This is rice planting at max throttle. The Yanmar 8-row machine throws down 3,200 seedlings in 10 minutes, with precision depth control, Watergate sensors, and compatibility with SMS trays. Perfect for large paddy farms that run like clockwork. 45. Komatsu PC 4000-11 Mining Excavator weighing 400 tons and scooping 50 tons per bucket. The Komatsu PC 4000 is a mine's dream. It chews through blasted rock with ease and fills haul trucks in a blink. Twin joysticks control its hydraulic arms from a comfy cab that even raises up for better truck views. In the mining world, this beast moves mountains, hour after hour. 46. Valentini Imperium 12,000, tiller 12 meters of soil domination. The Imperium 12,000 is a foldable rotary tiller powered by up to 600 horsepower, capable of churning vineyard stumps and olive fields at 28 centimeters deep, road legal when folded under 3 meters, wide, wild, and wonderfully violent on weeds. 47. Rottne H8, thinning harvester slim, agile and forest-friendly. The Rotten H8 squeezes between trees with surgical precision. Its articulated chassis and low ground pressure make it perfect for thinning tight stands without wrecking future growth. The harvesting head cuts, D-limbs, and logs in seconds, all while the cab stays level on uneven terrain. It's the forest surgeon you call when clear-cutting isn't an option. 48. Caterpillar 826, K landfill compactor, meet the king of the dump. The CAT 826K crushes garbage under 90,000 pounds of steel and spike-toothed wheels. With a dozer blade up front and self-cleaning systems all around, it spreads, shreds, and compacts waste into dense, tidy layers. Every pass buys landfills more space and less stink. Built for non-stop punishment, it turns trash mountains into compacted gold. 49. Chemrock DMW 220 cutter wheel. This isn't a rock saw, it's a trench surgeon. The DMW 220 slices through concrete, asphalt, and limestone with twin motors spinning a carbide-studded wheel. Cut narrow trenches fast, clean, and vibration-free. Ideal for tight urban digs, sensitive sites, or straight-line trenching in tough ground. When jackhammers fail, this wheel carves the way forward. 50. Enjambur T150VV Grape Harvester Vineyards. Meet your high-end harvester. The T150VV straddles rows and spins hex tines upward to gently pull grapes without harm. Adjustable arms and low gravity let it glide over tight terrain. Champagne, port, and premium rows just found their perfect pick. 51. Goldhofer Adrive and Adronic. These aren't just trailer upgrades, they're game changers. Adrive lets you switch from tow mode to self-propelled at the push of a button, powering your trailer like an SPMT. Adronic syncs every wheel and axle for pinpoint steering, even on 500-ton loads. No need to swap equipment mid-haul. Just engage, steer, and roll like a high-tech freight ballet. It's precision logistics, taken to sci-fi levels. 52. Liebherr T282 Series Ultra-Class trucks. Imagine a truck the size of a house, hauling 360 tons of rock at highway speeds. The T282C does exactly that, with a 3,650 horsepower engine and electric motors pushing 4-meter tires. It even regenerates power on downhill hauls. And with the newer T284, you get even more grunt. These beasts dominate megamines worldwide, moving mountains one giant bite at a time. 53. Kobelco SK140SRD-7 multi-dismantling machine designed to eat metal for breakfast. This compact beast dismantles steel structures and scrap with shocking speed. The SK140SRD-7 delivers 255 kilonewtons of bite force with ultra-precise nibbler jaws and zero tail swing. It's fast, safe, and built for scrapyards that want 4 times the output with half the labor. 54. MD500 helicopter with air saw. Now this is extreme landscaping. A compact MD-500 helicopter hovers with a 10-blade, 20-foot saw dangling below, slicing through treetops along power lines like a flying sword. The rig spins at 4,000 RPM, making clean cuts from above in places ground crews can't reach. Fast, efficient, and oddly satisfying to watch, this airborne saw squad keeps corridors clear without touching the dirt. 55. Mantis Multi-Axis Tree Pruner. Say goodbye to risky manual tree work. The Mantis turns your excavator into a precision pruner with a rotating circular saw and grapple combo. It slices, trims, grabs, and stacks, all from the ground. Perfect for roadsides, estates, and utility lines, it boosts safety and cuts pruning time way down. 56. John Deere Waratah H415 Harvester Head. Built to tame the toughest trunks, the H415 Harvester Head grabs, feeds, delimbs, and slices hardwood like butter. Its 4-roller setup ensures smooth feeding even on thick flare butts, and the top saw means pulp-ready cuts on every pass. Logging crews love it for its uptime and muscle. 57. Dino DC420 Remote-Controlled Drill Rig. Meet the urban driller that plays it cool. The Dino DC420 Re drills 3-inch holes up to 14 meters deep, all via remote control. Compact, quiet, and surgical in tight spaces. It's a game changer for quarry work, roadside anchors, or precision demolition where size and shake really matter. 58. JCB Fast Track Tractor. This isn't your grandpa's tractor. The JCB Fast Track hits 247 kilometers per hour and still pulls like a champ in the field. With full suspension, articulated steering, and a comfy enclosed cab, it handles like a rally car and works like a beast, fast between jobs. Smooth on rough ground. It's the tractor with a need for speed and results. 59. EcoFlow Blade Robotic Lawnmower Mow. Vacuum. Charge. Repeat. The EcoFlow Blade is a GPS smart robot that handles 3,000 square meters of lawn on its own. It maps your yard, avoids obstacles, and even picks up leaves. With no wires or fuel needed, it's like a landscaper that never sleeps or complains. Smart home meets smart yard. Just set and forget. 60. Ultra Air Blast Sprayer. This isn't a crop duster, it's a precision storm. The Ultra Air Blast Sprayer blasts a high-speed airstream mixed with spray, coating orchards, vines, or roadside brush in seconds. It reaches tall canopies, reduces drift, and gets every leaf wet without waste. Perfect for large farms and windy zones where accuracy matters more than brute force. 61. Sennebogen 895E Hybrid Material Handler, aka Kogan 895E. Meet the world's largest material handler. The Sennebogen 895E weighs 420 tons, reaches 40 meters, and runs on hybrid power, combining diesel, electric, and hydraulic recovery. It lifts mountains of scrap, biomass, or coal with crane-like finesse and up to 55% less energy. Whether it's working ports or recycling yards, this green giant redefines what heavy means, with grace and grit. 62. ETF D4 Quarry Dump Truck. This isn't just a dump truck, it's a modular monster. The ETF D4 hauls up to 400 tons and can raise individual axles mid-load to keep rolling after a flat. Each axle steers independently, making this beast dance through tight quarry curves like it's on rails. With centralized tire inflation and all-electric drive, it's built for non-stop hauling with minimal downtime. 63. Fecon FTX 200 Mulching Tractor. This tracked mulching machine packs 200 horsepower and brains to match. Fecon's smart hydraulic flow adjusts torque automatically, even on slopes, giving the FTX 200 unbeatable efficiency. It eats through brush, trees, and stumps like a chainsaw on steroids. With touchscreen controls, reverse fans, and an oscillating undercarriage, it cuts twice as fast and burns way less fuel. 64. Sikorsky S64 Sky Crane. Think of it as a flying crane, with twin 4,500 horsepower engines and no fuselage in the middle. The S64 lifts 10 tons straight into mountain sites, wildfire zones, or power line jobs. Built tough, flown hard, and still unmatched in aerial heavy lifting. If it fits the hook, it flies. 65. John Deere X9 Combine Harvester. This is the harvester that eats acres for breakfast. With 690 horsepower and a grain tank that holds up to 1,650 bushels, the X9 crushes harvest days like no other. It automates everything, from cutting to cloud-based yield data, and unloads faster than your truck can keep up. So, which machine blew your mind the most? Was it the flying saw or the amphibious robot? Hit that like button, drop your favorite in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping tech in action. This is Machine Dominion, where machines don't sleep, and neither does the future.